Hi guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to BloomTV. Today I have got another review for you, and it is a non-spoiler review of one of my new favourite books of 2014, and it is The Impossible Knife of Memory by Laurie Halse Anderson. And this book I feel I haven't seen a lot of on BookTube, but I know that Laurie Halse Anderson is very well loved, and she is definitely one of my new favourite authors. The other works I've read by her are Winter Girls, which I read I think last year, and definitely one of my favourite books. Really, really great. Like, if you've already read this but haven't read any of other Laurie Halse Anderson's books, then I would really recommend Winter Girls. That's a good book. And I've also read Speak, which I read more recently after I finished this, and I also really enjoyed that as well. And Laurie Halse Anderson, if you don't know who she is or you haven't heard of her, she writes really great YA contemporary books that deal with more serious issues like kind of PTSD, which is what this book deals with, anorexia, self-harm, just kind of the more sort of serious issues that some books don't deal with, and that I really like reading about, not in an enjoyable matter, but I like reading books that deal with them. And Laurie Halse Anderson deals with these issues in a really great way. Definitely, especially in Winter Girls, she deals with the issues dealt in that in a really great way. So yeah, enough like fan loving on Laurie Halse Anderson. Onto this actual book, and this centres around Haley, whose dad did 2 tours of Afghanistan, and he suffers from PTSD from those 2 tours. And they've been ever since he got back from Afghanistan, they've been kind of moving around a lot. She actually hasn't been to school properly, but they have settled back in her dad's hometown, and she's about to start her senior year of high school. And she's always been dealing with the kind of repercussions of her dad's illness and trying to help him and kind of help him overcome it. And that's what I really like about this book, is kind of how it deals with this issue from Haley's perspective, and like kind of the effects that it has on her and also her dad. And you're seeing it not through the eyes of someone who has PTSD, but through her eyes, and how she tries to deal with it, and how she tries to help. And especially that parental kind of relationship is really interesting to read about. And this book, it's not just about her dad and her PTSD, it's about Haley's issues as well, and kind of the friendships she makes in this town, and like the relationships she gets into. And one of my favourite aspects of this book is actually Finn, who is kind of not the love interest, but a male character who Haley has a slowly like developing relationship with. And I just really loved Finn's character. You get to see his problems as well, and also Haley's best friend's kind of problems. Her parents are going through difficulties, and I just really loved Finn and kind of the side characters in this book. They really make it, I think. And I also really liked Haley as a character. And the writing is really great. I think Laurie Halse Anderson writes really well. And again, I will forever ramble about how well she deals with serious issues, but it's true, and she deals with them in a really great way, and I think the writing really reflects that. And also the plot, like, it's well plotted, like, it's not an action novel, but it is very readable, and like you keep wanting to read. Like I picked this up and I really wasn't planning on finishing it. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll maybe read a couple of pages, like 30 pages before I go to bed. And then it was like 4 in the morning and I was crying my eyes out. Well, I wasn't crying my eyes out, but I was kind of tearing at my hair, and with the feelings that I had from finishing this book, and I just wanted to talk to someone about it. So yeah, I don't really know how much else I have to say, but I gave this book, I think, a 4.5 or a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Really highly enjoyed it. And if you this is just, I think it's just come out in the UK. I know it came out in America in January. Don't know why we had such a longer release date. Yeah, it just came out in the UK, I think, or is about to come out, and would highly recommend this book. And if you have read it or have read Speak or Winter Girls, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to talk about these books with you. And yes, highly recommend it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!